It's happened to everybody at some point where, I don't know, you walk into the bathroom or maybe just in the house and it's like, I smell something. It doesn't smell good. And it's that odor. What's going on there, Jamie?
It could be a number of things. One thing that I always caution people to make sure of, it's not gas. Okay. Natural gas coming out of your gas lines. Yeah. So we've eliminated that from the possibilities. Now you got another gassy smell. You know it's not coming from the gas line. A lot of times it's going to be something to do with your sewer. So methane gas builds up in your sanitary sewer lines, and it does create an awful smell. It does kind of resemble like sulfur or kind of like an old egg or something like that, rotten egg smell. Now, it could come from a number of things, but the most common thing it is a dry trap. So like the plumbing system is designed that every fixture has a trap. The trap holds water so that the sewer gases can't come back into the home. If somebody doesn't use a shower for a long time, and you know we're talking 6 to 8, maybe a year, right? Okay. That trap will evaporate water, and if you're not running water in it constantly, or not constantly but regularly, you're going to have that evaporate to the point where that trap seal.
You've opened up the gate, so to speak.
Yeah, the water will lower below where the trap seal's at. Now the trap seal is broken, and now you're going to have sewer gases leaking back in the house. So that's the number one cause of the problem, I'd say. But there are other problems, there's other issues. So we've had things happen where somebody was hanging a pitcher. Got a stud. Well, that stud is actually your vent for your sewer, and you drilled right through it. Now you got a sewer gas smell.
I never heard of that.
So those are things that people don't realize or know, but those are things we've seen in the past, or sometimes over time. If a lot of this stuff's due to improper installation or just old age, right? So if you have an old sewer and it's cast iron galvanized, your drain lines are metal, they can get old, rot out, and they can get a hole in them, or they can actually have a crack in them. That will produce a sewer gas smell as well. The other thing would be improper installation of a newer PVC or ABS sewer line or drain lines in your house. And if somebody installed them when they had to force it together and the glue's holding it together and it's pinched or it's got some tension on it, over time, that tension can create a crease or a crack. And now your sewer is got an opening and now sewer gases are coming out. So those are some of the oddball ones. The typical one, honestly, is someone's like, oh, we just use our old shower for storage. We just put all the boxes in there. I haven't used it for 2 years. It's like,
so could you recommend if somebody does have a smell, first thing, just run the water for a bit because you might refill it, and then that smell's still there, maybe call you guys and take a look. And
so yeah, we would encourage anyone, if they have a sewer gas odor, if you got an old drain, or look around your house. If you got a drain in the floor, or shower, or any kind of toilet that just hasn't been used because that bathroom's gross or you just don't like it. Yeah. Fill it up with water real quick, see if it goes away. If it doesn't, then let us come out and do our job.
I'm curious, how do you find it? So if that's not the problem, how do you guys find it exactly? I mean, you talked about like are you following your nose kind of?
So we follow our nose to an extent. We come in the house and we always do our due diligence to verify it's a sewer gas smell. Okay. If we go in the house and it smells more like a dead animal smell, you got another problem because it's two distinct things. But some people confuse the two because they're not sure what the differences are. So we try to do our due diligence. If it's a sewer gas odor, it's not a trap problem. We can't figure it out with the naked eye or just by kind of doing a little bit of digging and investigating, and it could be behind the walls. We then perform what's called a smoke test. So you fill the entire sanitary system up with smoke. And
just look for the smoke?
And then you look for the smoke. And it will come from behind the drywall. You'll see it no matter what's leaking. You'll see that smoke, and you're like, we got to go here.
That's it.
And it reveals everything, yeah. If end all be all, smoke test will reveal any sewer gas odors.
And to be absolutely clear, you are Carlong Plumbing, not Carlong Plumbing and Dead Animal Retrieval.
Absolutely.
Okay, so hey, as long as it's not an old raccoon or something like that, Carlong can help you. So carlongplumbing.com, check them out. Watch the other videos, get to know what these guys can do. They can take care of your house in so many ways. So be sure to give them a call.